vlog. I am starting this video at like 6 p.m. at night on a Tuesday because I decided that I wanted to do like a little mood reading vlog for the next week/week and a half. I don't read books very fast, so I feel like I can't do this all in a week or else I'll literally be on the same book. Like we at least need to read 2 books. Or maybe I'll do like mood reading where it's like, if I'm not feeling the book, I'll pick a different one and I like won't feel bad about like DNFing it. I'm going to the beach next week and I'm definitely gonna bring some books, bring my Kindle probably, maybe my Kindle and one like hard copy to the beach to do some reading at the beach, on the beach while I'm tanning, just to like really have a chill week. I really want to try to not be on my phone and like not be scrolling as my pastime. Like I want to read and do more like wholesome things. I figured I'd start this tonight. I started Throne of Glass. Well, actually I'm cooking dinner right now. Let me go finish that. Okay, anyway, let me go grab my book. As I was saying, I started Throne of Glass like honestly probably like a freaking month ago. I'm only like 2 chapters in. I just was in a really big reading slump because I reread The Deal by Elle Kennedy to get ready for like the off-campus show, and ever since then I've been in a reading slump because I feel like, oh okay, hold on, my pasta's boiling over. Anyway, I've been in a reading slump since then because that is like literally one of my favorite books ever. I freaking love it so much, so I just haven't wanted to pick up another book. However, this book looks like it's already been through the ringer because I keep tossing it in my pool bag thinking I'm gonna read at the pool, and then I end up just being on social media / editing videos and pictures to post. And I need to stop doing that. Like I also feel like I'm starting to consume way too much content of like other people's lives, and I'm like so overwhelmed by that like I feel so out of touch with my own life. So I want to stop consuming so much freaking content that is like other people's lives other than like fictional characters, and I probably should read some like self-help books. But yeah, I'm gonna really try over this next week and a half, especially when I'm on my vacation, to really just read, but like just do other activities and hobbies, and obviously be at the beach, swimming in the ocean, tanning, like do all the beach town activities, which is another reason why I'm like, I would just love to move to Florida because I feel like there's so many more activities to do than where I live currently in Pennsylvania. And my pasta's boiling over. Okay, hold on. I talk way too much, so I'm just gonna stop yapping about my life things. And let's talk about Throne of Glass. So my sister-in-law, can I speak? My sister-in-law really wants me to read this because she says it's really good and she thinks that I'll really like the series, especially because I'm obsessed with Fourth Wing. I know it's not the same in the regards to like dragons and things like that. I don't know much about Throne of Glass, but I know it's a really good series and everyone's obsessed with it. And this will be my first Sarah J Maas book. That's crazy. I have ACOTAR on my shelf, but I haven't started that either. They're kind of like the same. Like, I don't know. I just feel a little weird about fantasy, although I was literally obsessed with Fourth Wing and I read it in like 7 days, which is very fast for me because I'm the slowest reader ever. I might have to reread or like, oh wait, I'm on chapter 3. Okay, yeah, so I read 2 chapters already. I might have to like reread or like just quickly like skim over chapter 1 and 2 again. But if I recall, this girl's captured and then she's taken to like the king or the prince. Yeah, she's taken to the prince and then he's like trying to make a deal with her for something, but she's like, I don't remember what she is, like a thief. No, that's a different, the thief one. Okay, because I also started what's it called? Hold on. I started Quicksilver by Callie Hart, and I also only got like 2 or 3 chapters into that. That baby's a thick boy. That book's like this thick. That's scary. But anyway, that one has the thief in it. I don't remember what she is. Like an assassin? No, she's not an assassin. This is literally the most massive bowl of freaking pasta. Wait, let me show you. And I'm so excited. Like, actually, I haven't had anything since breakfast this morning except like a chomp stick. And that's like it. So I'm very hungry and I'm very excited to eat this. Hey guys, I just wanted to update you because I have not read a lick of Throne of Glass today because I've been so freaking busy. It's literally the evening already. It's probably like 6:30 p.m. I've literally been so busy trying to like prep and run errands, and I've just barely started packing and hanging stuff that I'm going to take to the beach trip with me, but I have not had a second to like sit down and actually read today. But I wanted to give you guys a quick little update while I was packing because I'm about to go downstairs and choose my other books to take with me to the beach. Obviously, I'm going to take Throne of Glass because I'm only 5 chapters in, and I feel like I'll be able to read it and like actually finish it at the beach. But I also had to tell you, on top of like everything that you have to do to prep to leave for a trip and like pack and just all the things you already have to do, I had to take my car in this morning and then run over to my parents and borrow one of their cars for this trip that we're taking with them because I hit a deer like almost a week ago, and we reached out to our insurance and we finally were able to get an appointment. But the deer, it was very traumatizing. I was very sad. Like, I literally cried the whole way to my physical therapy appointment that I was going to because I was so freaking sad for the deer. And unfortunately, I'm also sad for my car because it did damage a good bit of my car. So that's gonna be fun, but that was a whole nother thing added to my freaking plate, and I was like, oh, perfect. So like, I already have so much to do. The reason I pulled you guys out, so that sounded weird. The reason I am updating you guys is because I want to go pick out the books that I'm gonna pack because I feel like that's very important. That is the first aspect. Who cares about the clothes? I think as long as we have bikinis and books, we'll be good. But I have a very large selection of books to pick from. I don't know what the freak I'm in the mood for though. So obviously you guys are gonna help me. I feel like maybe I should pick out the ones that are like catching my eye that I've been wanting to read, kind of like recent finds that I've gotten. And then from there, I'll narrow it down because I'm only going to take like 2 or 3 and probably my Kindle. But I know one that's really catching my eye and feels like very beachy and summery is this one, One Golden Summer. Obviously, Throne of Glass, since that's the one that I'm currently on. Ooh, wait, should I keep on the Carly Fortune train and do Every Summer After since she just came out with the TV show for this? I also just got this one, Main Characters by Bobby Palmer from my Book of the Month select. This one looked very good, but I don't know if I want to travel with a hardcover because that's heavy. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I do a thriller because what if I'm in the mood for a thriller? Okay, everyone says that Never Lie by Frida McFadden is really, really good. So I'm thinking maybe we'll add that to the pile, and those will be my 3 like actual books that I take with me. And this is reminding me to also excuse the mess on my floor, just excuse. But this is reminding me to also plug my Kindle in because it's pretty much dead. Okay, so here's what we've got. We've got Kindle, which I have a couple books on here already, but there's one I'm thinking of specifically that I'm going to download. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll tell you guys when I download it. And then we've got One Golden Summer, Never Lie, and then of course, Throne of Glass. I am going to try to read a little bit tomorrow if I can, but I don't know if I will. I also am going to take motion sickness medicine for the drive just because I don't want to get motion sick, but also because I would love to read while my husband's driving and I'm just sitting in the passenger seat versus just like being on my phone. I feel like I can read better in the car than just like stare at a screen. So I can get a lot of reading done on the road, assuming I don't get motion sick. Hi vlog, updating real quick. I only got through like, well, I guess technically like 2.5 chapters. I read chapter 5 and 6 and then half of chapter 7. 6, 7. Basically they're still on the trek to get to, well actually they just made it to like the Glass Kingdom where she can start her, Celaena can start her little like competition thing. So I kind of was getting sleepy reading that in the car, so I cracked a Bloom. I do want to read a little bit more, but we also need to stop for food, so I don't know. I feel like I'm just not getting into this book and I need to. I'm hoping that it gets better. It's very slow, but I'm also tired, so I think that's partially why like I'm not getting into it, but I don't know. Hopefully it gets better. I might start reading a little more again. I cannot see anything. Hey guys, we're sitting on the beach. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're about to start getting into Throne of Glass again. I'll update you. I actually don't remember where I left off on it, so I need to refresh my memory. Actually, I have no idea. Bro, I wasn't even freaking recording. I literally wasn't recording. So I made it to chapter 11, and now I'm gonna have to re-say everything. I don't even remember what I said. There's a little bit of like flirtatious comments between Celaena and Dorian the prince, and then also her bodyguard Chaol. I think Celaena's flirtatiousness is like that sarcasticness, like it's not real, but I'm pretty sure the prince and then also Chaol, her bodyguard, I don't even know if I'm saying these names right, but I'm pretty sure that they're like low-key interested in her, but I don't know, I can't tell. And then she also met her friend that I think is going to be her friend throughout the book, Calton. I don't know how to pronounce her name either, but it looks like Caitlin, so I low-key might just say that, even though that's not her name. But yeah, so that's where I'm at, chapter 11. I'm getting through it pretty good. The pool is honestly clutch, especially because we cannot get, well, I mean, we can get in the ocean, but I can't bring you guys. The waves are so crazy right now. Update on Throne of Glass. I am now on chapter 15, and I got it wrong. The girl Calton, however the heck you say her name, is not going to be the one that befriends Celaena. It's actually the princess of Elwë. Is that how you say it? Eloise? I think her name's Nehemia. I'm not really sure, but that's where we're at. They're currently training, and she met somebody named Nox, teaching him how to freaking throw daggers. But yeah, honestly, like, it's kind of slow at the moment. I'm losing interest, but I'm gonna keep reading. Hopefully I can, like, finish this today, to be honest. Okay, I'm currently sitting out here about to start a new book on my Kindle. I'm taking a little break from Throne of Glass because I feel like I'm kind of, like, stuck and I'm not really, like, fully reading it. Also, my eyes, it is so bright right now. But I'm starting a new book called Pulled Under. I think it's like, honestly, I think it's like a YA type of romance, like nothing crazy. I feel like it's just gonna be a very quick read for the beach. And I also really like reading on my Kindle on the beach because it's just easier to see and like easier to hold and carry. So I don't know, it's that one right there on the far left, far right with the little surfboard. I don't know which side it's on for you. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna start it right now. It's definitely YA because it says for ages 12 and up. I am far from 12. But I don't know. I feel like it'll be a cute little fun beach read, and it's obviously very beachy and like surf themed. So wow, my eyes, I cannot keep them open. But I've got a second coffee already underway. Long time no chat. Why is the lighting like that? So it's actually quite a few weeks later from when I did the mood reading. I didn't really finish that blog because I didn't finish any of the books in that blog, but again, it was mood reading, so I feel like it was fine to kind of like jump around. I did start another new book. I started Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas, so I'm reading that right now at the pool. I'm gonna read a little bit of this and then probably open up that surfer story again and kind of like update you guys on that and then probably end the vlog. But I mean, who says I can't mood read for a couple weeks in the video? That's what we're doing basically. Officially switched over to my Kindle reading the like little surfer book that I was reading at the beach, and there's technically only 3 chapters, but they're very long. They're broken up into June, July, and August. Like each of those are a chapter. So I'm finally on the August chapter. Basically, it's just like a little surfer rom-com surf contest kind of book. I think chapter August is going to be about the surf competition that she's competing in, because basically this girl Izzy, she grew up in this town in Florida. This boy comes to visit for the summer. They end up like falling in love, and then the surf shop that she works at, which is in competition with like the tourist surf shop, is actually closing because it's like a small town surf shop. And so like the last thing that the owners ask of Izzy is for her to compete in this like big surf competition that she usually would never compete in, but she wants to win the competition for the surf shop that she works at to try and beat out the like tourist surf shop who's won like the past 10 years of the competition, so that they can regain the trophy and go out with a bang before this like little beach town surf shop actually closes, and so that they can like officially be better than the tourist beach shop. So that's basically it. I have a feeling the book's gonna end with her winning the competition, probably. I can't imagine it won't, but yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna like skim through August. It's not really like keeping my attention, but I have a feeling that's what the end is gonna be like. So I officially just finished the book. I definitely just skimmed through like the last 20% of it, but basically Izzy won the surfing contest. We could have guessed that. Then her and the guy that she fell in love with over the summer, Ben, they confessed their love to each other, which we could have guessed that. And then he also decided to move to Pearl Beach, which is the beach that she lives at, instead of going back to Wisconsin. And I could have guessed that. So it's basically just typical rom-com happy ending, but it honestly was a really good read. My phone cut off because it's probably overheating, so I need to freaking hurry this up. But it was a good read for reading at the beach, especially when it's like hot, and I'm glad I was able to finish it once I got back home. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up this little mood reading video. I definitely had fun doing this, so I want to do them a lot more, like maybe weekly. I feel like that would be really fun. Oh my god, that's a huge bee. Anyway, I feel like it'd be really fun to do more like reading vlogs, so let me know in the comments what kind of reading vlogs you would like to see, or like what kind of genres I should try out, or I don't know. It was a very fun reading vlog, and I definitely will be doing more, so make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.